everybody, it's Anna. Time for the final card in this week's tarot story. So we close the week with the Six of Cups reversed. I connect the number 6 to harmony and integrity, so feeling all in one place and integrated in our efforts. Cups are connected to the intuition and the heart, and they're about feeling connected to other people and following your heart, allowing your heart to express itself easily in the world. Now, Tuesday's card was the Seven of Cups reversed, and now we're at the Six. So that's interesting, right? There's definitely a theme going on here. If we turn this card upright, we see it shows two children sharing cups of flowers together. It is the picture of open-heartedness and innocence. These two children feel free in their heart's expression. They're not guarding or protecting. They're sharing their hearts together in a way that's very relaxed. There's no guarding here, right? Which again connects to the idea of innocence. We are expecting nice things to happen. We're expecting to be loved. We're expecting our love to be received with love, so there's no reason to hold back. We're in a very easy state of flow and harmony. And actually the image here that shows a fella leaving the scene. He's a guard. So like the guard is leaving, the adult is leaving, the guard is leaving, the old stories, the old fears are being removed so we can just be in this place of harmony and balance. And I feel like that is a theme for this tarot story because we're talking about this week about kind of being in transition. Things are assembling. And what is assembling is being brought to us by the universe. The universe is setting up the stage for us to make our next move. And while it is being set up, we have to hang out and wait. We have to be in trust. We have to have an open heart and a readiness to engage with what the universe is bringing our way. So there is this idea the universe means us well, and we're going to wait and see what it comes up with, right? That does require the mind to trust, right? The mind often feels that when we're not taking action, we're not moving forward, that we're wasting time, we're blocked or whatever, there's a problem. As opposed to, no, we just have a partner and it's their turn to move, right? And we're trusting that partner to bring the right thing to us or the fun adventure to us. So this card came to us reversed. And that suggests to me that while we're in this transition of waiting, the challenge, which is probably almost always going to be in the mind, is the mind remembering old stories it has created where it says, well, remember we trusted before and it didn't work, or we did that and we messed up, or we failed at that, or we didn't follow through with that. The mind could be telling us stories of our past, which is telling us to keep us wise, to wisen us up, right? But what's happening is these old stories don't have any application right now because they're already in the past. Things in the past are already dead. The mind uses things in the past because it thinks it can apply them to the present. Like I learned this when I was 7, I'm going to keep applying the same lesson. And it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea to kind of carry your lessons with you. The problem is that if you only carry your old lessons with you, you can only do what you've always done, right? Which means you're going to keep repeating. Whatever thing you learned when you were 7, you're going to keep doing that same thing over and over again. But the heart and the intuition is about doing new things, about breaking through new magic. All this week, the tarot story has been about new magics coming up, right? New possibilities. And we want to be available to the magic that's alive and available to us right now, not be stuck in old patterns. So we want the mind here. So the mind could be saying, yeah, but remember 3 years ago when we trusted the universe and it didn't work, or remember when we missed that boat or we made a mistake. The mind is trying to use old lessons to something that is alive. Dead lessons to something that is alive right now. So we want to encourage the mind to say, you can even say, yes, that did happen before, but what's possible now? To me, that's always a nice question for the mind. Yeah, but what's possible now? Because we're inviting the mind to be curious, to be a bit adventurous, to see maybe something can change. We want to help the mind feel more flexible in its ability to experience what's in front of it. We want it to be willing to be surprised. A mind that is willing to be surprised is a mind in pretty good shape. When a mind is unwilling to be surprised, it's pretty fearful and could be carrying quite a bit of burden and quite a bit of woundedness, because it's basically, it can only think that it thinks that any surprise is a bad surprise, which means it's carrying some pretty heavy weight. So if you discover your mind is unwilling to open to new possibilities, even if it doesn't believe in them, we don't have to have the mind believe that good things are going to happen. We just need the mind to think maybe it could happen. Maybe it's a possibility. We want the mind just to open the door to the possibility so it doesn't shut down what the intuition is trying to do. So it doesn't interfere with the actions the universe is taking right now. If you discover your mind is hard and fast, refusing to move forward, then you probably need to work that out a little bit. You need to help the mind figure out what's got it locked down, and you might need help from somebody else. You might want to go to a Reiki practitioner or someone who can, or a person like me who can help you heal old wounds. Something where the mind's telling you it's really stuck right now. It needs help getting unstuck. But if your mind's not stuck, it's just doubtful, it's just a little bit, looking at you askance, but it's willing to try, that's all you're looking for. Just a mind that's willing to, these are the old stories, let's just set them aside for now. Let's see what happens now if we don't, let's not use the old story. Let's see if we can write a new one. If your mind's willing to do that, then you got it. I'll see you next time for our next tarot story. Bye.